drink tea instead of coffee, and that's because today we are filming at 5 p.m. instead of 5 a.m., which is when I regularly film. So today is a very special day. Today is Sunday, and for all of you that follow the channel and for all of you that follow my stories on IG, know that every Sunday is a slow Sunday. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you a bit of my slow Sunday and everything I do to recover faster, to be able to run a good amount while still going to the gym and making gains. Recovery is a big part of training, and today I'm gonna be showing you my entire recovery routine. It's currently 5 p.m. It might rain, but we're about to go for an evening run. But first, let me just tell you guys how I manage my rest during the week. How many rest days do I have? Do I have one rest day? Do I have no rest days? Do I have a recovery protocol like doing ice baths, sauna, stretching, anything like that? Well, that's what we're gonna talk about in this video, and I'm gonna teach you my secret technique to never have to take rest days. Okay, but just to start off the video, I need to tell you guys something. I'm not someone that likes to take rest days. I really enjoy my routine and I enjoy all the elements in it. I like having my morning run. So I don't like taking days off from doing the things in my routine, such as running in the morning. I feel like running actually helps me in other areas of my life. After I run, I have mental clarity. So I actually enjoy training. I love training. So I want to take the least days off. But of course, that's not always possible. Sometimes you need to listen to your body and you do have to take rest days. For example, yesterday for me was a full-on rest day. But one thing that I do, and I think is very underrated in the fitness industry, is having an active recovery day. And that's something that I have a lot more than a full rest day. So for the ones that follow me on IG, on my stories, you know that every Sunday is my active recovery day. You know, I take things slower, training is easier, I have no wake up time, I drink some coffee, I take things slow, I read a book, I try not to stress, and mainly I rest up my mind from all the training I do. However, I still do a little bit of training for recovery and also to reap all the benefits that training has me in terms of mental benefits, such as running. And that's something that I prefer a lot more than having a full-on rest day. Having a slow Sunday is something that I'm very in favor of. I'm very in favor of planning out your rest days. I think that if you plan out the days that you're actually gonna rest, where you don't have to focus that much on working, it allows you to be a lot more accountable to working when you're supposed to work and rest when you're supposed to rest. So I feel that when I have a dedicated day that I know I'm gonna be resting, I make sure that I actually work hard during the days that I'm not resting to actually enjoy the day that I am resting. And it also makes me enjoy that rest day so much more. And that's something that I've literally been doing like for a long time. If you go earlier in the channel, you're gonna see, I'm gonna leave a link to the video here on top. But basically, I already have a video on the channel where I talk about having active recovery days. That's to show how sustainable it is to have a routine where you actually plan out the days that you're gonna have for rest. And that's how easy it is to stay consistent when you actually have a routine that's sustainable for you. With that being said, today I'm gonna take you all through my rest day, through my active recovery day, to my slow Sunday, and show you and talk about everything I do to recover from my hard workouts. So first part of my recovery routine, evening run. Let's get it, boys. Okay boys, so now we're here at the park and we're gonna run 10 kilometers, and this is the first part of the recovery routine, boys, because I'm just gonna take it slow, not gonna do like a super long run or anything like that. Today is simply to do a recovery easy run, and the reason that I still do movement when I'm trying to recover, so today technically is my active recovery day. The reason that I still do a little bit of movement, because like I told you guys, I still like all the elements that I do in my routine. I like running for my mental health. I like doing everything that I do do is also complementary to other areas of my life. So even when I do take a rest day, I don't try and take like a full-on rest day, but more of an active recovery day. And that's what we're doing today. We're going for an active recovery day to also get the legs moving, sweat a bit, but also get those mental benefits and just feel so good after a run like this. This is gonna help me out so much. When the new week starts, I'm gonna feel so refreshed after this run. So let's get it. Part number 1, light physical activity. For me is a 10K.
Baby Britain feels the buzz, floating over a sea of vodka, separated from the rest, fights problems with.
Okay, boys, first part of the day, going great. I fucking love this shit, man. I love living in Brazil. I love running out here. It's freaking amazing. Look at the street, look at the weather, look at the vibe, look at the people. You gotta be grateful for the little things that you have. Sunday is a mental break from all the work I do in the week. So also enjoy it as an opportunity for you to be grateful for the things that you have. Be grateful for the fucking cameraman that is filming you. I really wish you guys could see this, man. Guys, like literally with his head off the car. Tom Ziras, the Japanese kid.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Let's fucking go, boys. Keep it rolling. 5K, and we ain't stopping yet. Freaking get it, boys.
Wave a Russian blood, you won't be happy.
Oi, tudo bem? Ah, o Tom tá aqui. Ah, que bom. Estamos fazendo uma filmagem. Até mais! In 55 minutes, boys. Fucking completed, boys. The sexy grandma pulled up through. Boys, she's literally giving me a birthday present. What is this, man? Come on.
Fedido.
She's saying that I'm stinky. Yo, track and field, boys. Holy. She knows me. Right after a run, she comes in and gives me a birthday present. My birthday is in 2 days. Look at her gains. This is where I get my genetics from, boys. You think it's just working out and eating good? No, you gotta have good genetics as well. She's out-angling me.
Como que é?
Assim. Aí agora sim, boys. Nossa, tá bem a véia. Let's see what the present is, boys. It's from track and field. She gave it 2 days earlier than my birthday. Oh, ficou lindo.
Eu achei que você ia ficar linda de branco.
Só que será que não tá pequena?
Eu acho que não.
Não, tá perfeito.
É justinho.
É, acho que é esse tamanho mesmo.
Se você quiser trocar por outra cor, mas eu achei branco.
Long running shirt. Oh, thank you so much. Obrigado, Bob. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it, boys! Woo! First part of the recovery routine, easy movement. This is gonna help out not only in my legs, so like it's not always good to like just be sore, you know, like moving out a bit helps out in you losing soreness. And now we're on to the second element of the recovery routine, which you guys are gonna see. I'm excited to show you guys. Let's freaking do it, boys. Spoiler, it's
Europe, you'll get down. You're never running from this town. And I think you said you'll never get.
Bro, sustained the fucking sweat, man. Respect. Last video that you guys saw, my freaking cousin did sauna with me. He was a pussy. He didn't take as much as he did. He went all 20 minutes. Ricardinho, bro, you didn't even go like 15 minutes, bro. Come on. I'm shouting you out so that you need to come next video and do 20 minutes with me.
Now you're giving me the look. But just
so part 2 of the recovery routine is now done, boys. 20 minutes of sauna that I did with my buddy Tom Zeros, that is behind the camera. He's an OG in the channel, you guys saw him. Come say hi, Tom.
What up, boys?
Yes, sir. So this guy has been helping me in like filming the YouTube videos, and he's an OG in the channel. He's like my friend from school, and we actually recorded some videos in the past. You guys can check it out here. But anyways, what I want to talk to you guys is my inspiration for making this video, man. Because you guys are seeing me like going out for a run. You guys are seeing me doing 20 minutes of sauna, and this video was actually inspired on a video by Fergus Crawley. Fergus Crawley is also a hybrid athlete, and he recently posted a video about his recovery routine and how you can improve recovery. And basically the main point that he touched on is you actually focusing on the basics. So like your sleep, having a good training plan that manages fatigue. You know, those basics are gonna make the like biggest difference in terms of you recovering faster. Because really, ask yourself, like, how many of you actually have your sleep dialed in? I've made many videos here in the channel about like a night detoxing routine, how you can lower your stress levels before going to bed, how you can improve the time and quality of your sleep. Those things really matter. Those are really what are gonna make the biggest difference in terms of recovery. Because what you see online and the internet, like you see people going to the sauna, people doing ice baths, people doing red light therapy, you know. Those are all little details, but that's mostly to draw eyeballs into the content, you know. What makes the real difference is you actually having a dialed in sleep. Now, not to brag, but I actually really focus on my sleep. I have like my diet really dialed in, because that's really what I do, you know, like it's part of like my job really, is like filming those YouTube videos, being well recovered, training properly. So I can go out there and do like some extra stuff like doing ice baths, doing sauna, but what I really need to explain to you guys is that you don't have to be doing all these little things. Those are little details that make little to no impact in your recovery. It has like so much more hype around it than efficacy. And even I don't even do all these fancy things. I don't even do ice baths. I just do sauna in reality because I like it. And of course, like Lorenzo, you can tell me like, if the sauna isn't super important, then why are you doing that? Because I actually dialed in many things, and now I'm going on to the extra, like the little details of it. And also because I just really enjoy going to the sauna, you know. Now, of course, there are many benefits with doing ice baths. There are many benefits with going to the sauna. That's not me downplaying them, but I think for the majority of people that don't do this like for a living, you know, you shouldn't be focusing on doing that. You should actually focus on improving your sleep, lowering your stress levels. Those things are really what's gonna make the biggest impact. And even I don't do much more than that. I focus on the basics. I focus on dialing my sleep. You guys can check out a video here that I'm gonna put that it's about my night detoxing routine. So I really dial in my sleep. I dial in my good training plan, and these things are actually what are gonna carry. So now let's go on to the third thing that I do on slow Sundays, which you guys are gonna see. And it's my favorite part of slow Sunday. I have a unique philosophy on this, and let me show you guys.
So guys, this is me. This is the world that I created on Minecraft.
Okay, boys, and lastly, and now it's a slow Sunday ritual that you guys are gonna see. The third part of my recovery routine is something that I call rewarding myself. So Sunday, I always try to reward myself for all the work I did in the week. Normally it's in the form of a milkshake or a cold coconut water, but today it's gonna be something different. You guys are gonna see.
You're up, you'll get down. You're never running from this town. And I think you said
and the reward for this week is a cold zero alcohol beer. And I actually got this idea from Fergus Crawley, the guy that I just mentioned, and he literally gave the tip of like actually not drinking beer with alcohol because it tastes the same and it just doesn't mess up your sleep. And so that's the reward for the week. That's something that I've been doing consistently. Every Sunday I reward myself with something that I like a milkshake, a cold beer, some coconut water. And going back to the topic of making a routine sustainable, this allows me to be so much more consistent with my routine. It's so sustainable to maintain it, and I would even go further and beyond and say that like I look forward to this moment. And so when I'm running, I'm literally thinking about like the reward that I'm gonna get after the run for my Sunday reward. It makes it that it's not like just a torture going through training, but it's something that I actually look forward to, actually rewarding myself. So that's something that you guys should definitely try out. Rewarding yourself after doing something that is hard. It makes this habit so much more sustainable, and you actually look forward to doing that hard thing because you know there's gonna be a reward afterwards.
Or you can just reward yourself, even if you didn't do anything.
And she's saying that you can reward yourself even if you're not doing anything. That's how you become weak. That's how you lose discipline. He's not weak.
Not weak.
Yeah, but don't do that. Reward yourself for doing hard things. Delayed gratification. When you reward yourself for doing something hard, it makes you accountable for actually working when you're supposed to work and enjoying when you're supposed to enjoy it. And it becomes so much more sustainable for you to do that. It's something that I actually look forward to every Sunday run after my run.